Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Gets through and now an opening. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. First carry for James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10 is Conner, running right through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd and very short. Murray, throw left side complete. That's Williams. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray a give. This is Conner. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. From the gun, a give to Conner. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Murray off play action. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Tyus Bowser in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So that changes things, no doubt. We thought we might be on the verge of our initial score of the game, but after that interception,
the long return.
Yeah, then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points up. After the interception, here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. A strong running. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On first down, it's Connor, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calais Campbell, originally a Cardinal, there with the tackle. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Jackson will throw again. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Buying time to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. On the return, Devin Duvernay. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing now. Jackson on first down. Looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. First down and more for Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. To throw is Murray. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Prater for the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Escape Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return is Duvernay. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. That's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Jackson flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Now a big play here as the Ravens Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Murray, rolling to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's got this down to the 35. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Murray to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Dancing to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well. And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Murray flushed out. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience. Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play. And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip.
Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.